is here, and I wanted to give a quick little showcase to this tank build that I've come up with in No Rest for the Wicked. I am level 30 currently, but you can get this going very early in the game, and this is ridiculously powerful for a few different reasons. So, real quick, I will go over stats, and then we'll go over gear, and then I'll do a little gameplay showcase in the Crucible, and show you just kind of how this works. So, right now, again, I'm level 30, we've got 36 health, 25 stamina, 46 strength, because more damage, more gooder, and 20 equip build. So, this is a heavy build, for a couple of reasons. One, you just want as much armor as possible with this build because you are going to be just tanking hits. Well, tanking hits using the Great Shield, so you want to be taking as little damage. There is going to be that chip damage that comes through on your block. Also, when we're in heavy load, we get a very nice shield bash with the Great Shield. So real quickly, let's go over equipment. I am using Tongue Splitter. This comes from Fillmore, and I believe rank 3. You can buy the blueprint to make this. It's pretty cheap. It's got a 27 strength requirement. You can use this pretty early in the game as long as you're doing a strength build. This axe is totally nuts. We'll go into the moveset. This Great Shield is purchased from Fillmore as well, so again, no RNG on getting these items. And these two things are really all you need to get this build going. Everything else from there is really just icing on the cake. I am wearing some of the False Remnant, False Noble stuff. It looks cool, and it has good armor. Just the heaviest stuff I've got, basically, before I can get encumbered. And actually, yeah, I think this is the heaviest armor of the game. Although I do have some weight reduction on some of my stuff, so you might need to play around with your equip load rate to keep yourself from becoming over encumbered, because you do not want that. You do want to be in the heavy load. Important stats to look for is any damage increased on block, focus gain on block, damage on durability, healing on durability stuff. That's always good. Stagger damage is very important for this. We will need 1 instance of that, and then gains on stagger. That is where this build really shines. That is the bread and butter of this build. You definitely want health gain on stagger, and you definitely want stamina on stagger. These gloves are just absolutely insane for this. The parry disabled is fine because we're not worrying about parrying. We're just gonna block and abuse the amount of poise damage that Great Shield deals when people hit you to stagger, and then beat the crap out of them with this Tongue Splitter here. And let me real quick show the moveset and take a sip of my coffee. Alright. So the reason Tongue Splitter is so good that light attack chain is so fast. So you can just block, bang, 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 they smack your shield, you get the stagger, and you immediately capitalize on that. As far as skills go, I've got Fire Enchant Weapon, or Heat Enchant. I took the throwing Ash of War, rune, whatever you want to call them, off of the Ice Climber, Ice Pick. It's a Strength Faith one-handed hammer that you get fairly early. If you don't have the mats for Tongue Splitter early on, and you do find that, I believe it's called the Ice Climber's Pick. Use that. It's a great weapon. It does have strength and faith scaling, but if you just level strength, you'll be fine. That weapon does plenty of damage. I've got heal in there and whirl, which is the base skill for this axe. It's pretty decent. I don't have the focus to use it right now, obviously, but and honestly, once you can get something with the health gain on stagger going, you kind of don't really need much else. I could probably take safely take the healing rune off of this axe and be totally fine. But it's nice to have it a pinch. So let's get in here real quick, just so I can kind of show you how this works with the enemy. I'm not gonna try and get all the way to the boss. I just want to demonstrate what this looks like. So, is it close range? This guy's taking? There we go. Quick fire attacks. Throw. Close range building axe is good too. And again, that's why the staggering kill. Probably, I'd say about a third of the way through the game. Honestly, less than that. You just need a great shield and a decent one-handed weapon. These quick follow attacks are fantastic. And real quick, let me show you the ash on this axe. Really good for AoE. Does a lot of damage, but you can't roll out of it. You can't cancel it. You can't stop it. So it's very good situationally. There are a couple of boss fights where it's really good. I won't say anything for spoiler reasons, but it's quite good. I don't use it. I don't use it very often. Obviously, just block most of the time. Get the quick follow-up attacks. This does have a very good charge attack. Pretty quick. Not very good range on it. Poke so much. You can get around and smack somebody in the face. But anyway, just wanted to get this out there real quick. It's a fun build I put together. I could definitely min-max it some more on some gear. I also would... I really want to get Falstad's armor set. I've got his gloves. I really hope I can get him later and get him to drop his armor, because it just looks cool, and I will re-roll the bejesus out of it to get the stats on it that I want. But anyway, there you go.